This video is a general introduction to HeinOnline, which is one of the member databases that Jenkins Law Library makes available to its members 24/7 from their desktops at home or in the office. I'm on the Jenkins website, and I've logged in with my last name and my member number. And when you do that, you get taken to the Member Center, which lists all of the databases that you can access remotely. Okay, here's the blue access button for Hein, so I'm going to click on that. And this is a new interface for HeinOnline. As I'm recording this, I think this interface is like 2 days old, and I'm learning as I go. So I want to refresh our video how-to guide for HeinOnline. Okay, one of the things that they did on the main page is they tightened up the real estate by basically getting rid of a lot of extra stuff and just saying, look, are you interested in accessing your libraries by category or by subject, if you will, or by name? Okay, and I don't have time to go through every option, so I'm going to try to move quickly and hit on those things that I think are important. If you know the name that you are interested in, you want to go on this list. Do Control F in your browser, to search by the names on the page is also useful. Okay, I won't bother doing that because I'm going to pick the Law Journal Library. Okay, you can browse. This is the browse page. You get taken to the browse page, and if you're interested in the years of coverage, they have it here, but there's also more information when you click the little I for information. Okay, we're going to do a search. You could do a googly search in the white search box there. Okay, you can even search all collections together, which is helpful if you're looking for a very, very, very unique term. However, there is so much content on Hein, I don't recommend this in 99% of the cases, if not 100, because you're searching a lot of stuff. Code of Federal Regulations, Federal Register, U.S. Code, whatever. But if you are desperate, that's one way to go. That sort of federated search. But we're going to do an advanced search, which is what I recommend, because what that does is it takes the burden of knowing or understanding how the Booleans work. I mean, they have search help here, but if you and all of this is pretty much standard in terms of the asterisk for wildcard, phrases are quotation marks surrounded by quotation marks. This is pretty standard, but if you don't want all of that to get in your way, you just use the boxes that they provide for you. So I'm going to do a search for cyber squatting in the title, and I'm interested in any cyber squatting articles written by someone with the last name Lipton. Do you think I know there's one in there already? Of course. And surprise, surprise, here it is. Okay, now there's a bunch of things again that I could show you on this results page. I'm going to try to move quickly here. PDF download. I don't have to actually read the article online. I could just grab it and download it. Okay, the second part of the second video I'm going to do on HeinOnline is going to talk about printing and downloading. So I won't go there right now because I don't want to take the time. But I don't have to read the article online. I could just download a PDF of it. However, if I do look at the article online, what's neat about that is as I go through the article, okay, here's the full text of it in an image. As I go through, if there are any cases or statute citations mentioned in the article, you'll see that the hyperlink, they're actually hyperlinked. You'll see that the citation is actually highlighted in blue. It's a hyperlink, and you'll be able to click on that link and pull up the corresponding document available via Fastcase, because there is a HeinOnline / Fastcase partnership. So you can't get this from the PDF, but you can get it when you read the document online. And so if you're doing research and you want to say, well, they cited this case, what does this case really say? The only way you're going to be able to do that back and forth thing, and it's nice because it opens it up in another tab, is to view the article online page by page, and then you can pull up the appropriate citations via Fastcase. I think that's a neat feature. Now, remember I said I'm learning as I go. I haven't quite figured out how to get back to the results page. There's no link that I can tell, but there is the back button, and what the heck, we did that. Okay? Now, what else can I talk to you about? What else can I show you? Well, one of the things that gets, librarians' frothy mouth is this thing here, cited by 23 articles. Okay? Which is cool because, you know what? You're pulling up 23 other articles, perhaps don't have the word cyber squatting in the title, perhaps aren't written by someone named Lipton, but yet are relevant because they cite the article that you care about. And you know about this as well as I do. This is another way of keeping your research current, because what happens is these articles, by nature of the fact that they're citing the one that you know, are going to be more current than the 2005 article Beyond Cyber Squatting. So I've got 23 of them. Now, one of the things that they've done with the new version of Hein is this. You can see these little boxes that say, here's where it's here's where it's cited, and if you click here, you can go to the page. You can also expand that, and if you click this, it will expand that box and give you a bit more context. You can see here, for discussion of blah, 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 here's where it's cited. I tend to like that, and so you may have to actually go through and do that for those articles that you're interested in. Okay, and this is a new interface, and so I'm not saying anything other than be aware that sometimes stuff it may or may not be working perfectly in the beginning. For example, this button here says click off what I just clicked on, but for some reason the button isn't showing today. I don't know if it's my ad blocker, which I don't think, but anyway, if you mouse over, at least there's that bubble, and if you click on it, it does close up the box. However, again, another issue with the new interface, the littler box just went away. So what's cool about Hein though is that if I just refresh this page, it cleans up any problems that I'm having, okay, which I like about the new interface. So it's new. There are some issues with buttons and whatever, but you know what, refresh gets it done for you, and it's not the end of the world. Okay, so this is a very quick run through of some of the major features of the new interface for HeinOnline, and this is an excellent resource. It has tons of information in the libraries. If you have any questions about what HeinOnline contains, how you get access to it, how to do any more involved searching, feel free to call or email the Jenkins reference desk, and they would be glad to give you additional information.